about Mr. Garth. Mr. Garth began his full-time hospitality career in 1988 in Australia before becoming a hotel general manager in 1998 and then area general manager. And currently he is the Chief Operating Officer for Accor Premium, Mid-Scale and Economy Division across Asia. The region comprises over 400 hotels and a pipeline of 200 plus hotels scheduled to open in the coming years under Accor's renowned premium, mid-scale and economy brands. So put your hands together for Mr. Garth Simmons, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Actually, I hadn't heard my history for a long time, so there's a bit more to it than that. Listen, for me, it's a privilege to be here today. The opening of the NOVOTEL Nai Dili, which we're super excited about. It's the NOVOTEL brand, I think you know, is well known in India, and a great brand, not just India, globally, and through my region as well. I think we've got over close to 600 NOVOTELs globally, 26, this will be the 26th NOVOTEL inside of India, and the second in Delhi. And I think this location as well is significant, being so close to town, and the monuments and the type as well, so we're pretty excited. And I understand this is the first international hotel that's been built in a couple of decades, so we're super excited about it. Again, we wouldn't be who we are without our partners and our growth as well. But I'm super excited to be here today for this. I know our team is as well. And I would like you'll hear from our general manager a little later as well. Hotels don't open without a lot of effort, and the team have done an amazing job to where we are today. And obviously a lot of hard work moving forward as well. So super excited to be here. It's good to see our media friends as well. Happy to take a lot of questions as well after this as well. But thank you very much for the time and effort and being here today. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the brand video. So I will request you to please have a look at the beautiful brand video. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call upon the stage Mr. Vineet Mishra, Cluster General Manager, Pullman and Novotel New Delhi, Aerocity, Novotel and Ibis, Bangalore, Outer Ring Road, and Novotel and Ibis, Chennai, OMR. Put your hands together for Mr. Vineet Mishra, ladies and gentlemen.
Namaste, Delhi. First of all, thank you so much for coming across and spending this afternoon with us. We are truly honored that we have you in our audience, and we'll also be experiencing a little bit of the hospitality for all the Delhi Galas here, and super happy to be part of this lovely afternoon. So, NOVOTEL is close to about 600 hotels across the world. All right. We have 26 of them in India, and this is one of the most, I would say, exciting brands that our guests are finding as far as the Indian domestic travel is concerned. With over 72 hotels now open in the balance. And when you speak to a guest, somewhere or the other, they've always experienced and felt great about the NOVOTELs that we have. We are spread across the country in almost all key locations, as well as the other emerging markets, and we'll continue to grow there as well. This hotel specifically, like Raj just mentioned, after almost 2 decades, we are having an international hotel which is opening in city center. And while we have great presence of over 1,000 rooms between the Pullman, the NOVOTEL, and the Ibis Adero City, we are super excited to have this one now coming pretty much right where all the happenings of the city happen, right? You're 2 minutes away from Connaught Place, you're 5 minutes away from the Old Delhi side. The food trail around this place is absolutely amazing. Now, NOVOTEL as a brand gives you an excellent balance between leisure and business. And that's what the travelers want today. You know, wherever you go, you just don't want to do work. You want to discover more, you want to feel more. And as you'll see, and I very strongly encourage you when you see this hotel, it's got those feelings to itself, it's got a soul to itself. And we are trying to take this through to all the experiences that we have in terms of the meeting spaces that we have, the food and beverage, and a very exciting something which is at the rooftop, which Soumitra will be talking about later this afternoon. So, do experience, do talk about us. We've got an overwhelming response in the first few initial days of what we did over here. And we'll continue to add a lot more flavor, the chatpata feel of Delhi, and taking this on. Incidentally, we've opened about 8 hotels in the last 7 months in the country. We started from all the way from Kathmandu, where we opened a Mercure Kathmandu, our first hotel in Nepal, which was a fantastic, very well received hotel. We opened another hotel in Panjim, the Grand Mercure in Goa. We opened a Pullman in Chennai, a 232-room hotel, again beautifully laid out, and a Mercure in Lucknow, which just happened. And we had a Ibis style in Mysore, and then an Ibis in EKC in Mumbai. Besides the fact that we also have a Fairmont Mumbai, which has come on board right next to the international airport, a beautiful hotel, which is pretty much putting. And in the near future, we'll be seeing a Fairmont in Udaipur, and then further on in Agra. So you'll watch the space with Accor. We are everywhere, and we are growing, and we're getting very, very aggressive about it. Our guests are loving it. And there's one more thing that I want to talk about is All, which is a loyalty program. Accor Live Limitless. 100 million globally now. It is growing. It's a very, very exciting program with some great partnerships coming in the future, and a very, very simple thing to use. It's all on the app. So I encourage you to book and experience that in whether you're staying or you're dining with us. I can go on for the next 1 hour, but if you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer that. After Soumitra tells us a little bit more about this beautiful little gem that he's added to New Delhi. Thank you for your time, and have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see a beautiful video, a glimpse of NOVOTEL New Delhi City Center. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call upon Mr. Soumitra Chaturvedi, General Manager, NOVOTEL New Delhi City Center. So put your hands together and welcome Mr. Soumitra Chaturvedi.
Okay, great. First of all, very, very good afternoon, and thank you very much to all the media fraternity who's here, who's taken out time to visit us and be part of this exciting day in our life, opening of this hotel, formally open. NOVOTEL New Delhi City Center, as everybody, Raj has spoken, Vinny has spoken, is an hotel which has opened up in this side of the country or city, maybe after 2 decades, the international brand opening up. And a hotel which is just, strategically located. We have written it everywhere, Delhi from the heart, because it's the real Delhi. You look at the one side of the hotel building, you will see the New Delhi, and the moment you see on the other side of the building, you see the old Delhi. So it's a real Delhi, and that we totally believe in. Exciting location, very well connected with the New Delhi railway station. Airport is also just 45 minutes drive from here. And I think all the trader community, the big trading hubs, is also not very far, 10 to 15 minutes away from here. About the hotel is modern in its nature, in design, catering to the modern traveler. Be it a corporate traveler or a leisure traveler, it has a right mix. So echoing the NOVOTEL brand ethos, your life, your way. So you can live it the way you want. So this is how the whole design, we'll take you around and show you exactly the hotel is. We'll show you the rooms, the public areas, the restaurant, everything we will show you right now. About the hotel as such, the design is such a way that we start from the rooftop. What you get to see is an infinity pool. And you have a health club also, in balance by NOVOTEL, that's also on the rooftop. When you're working out, you get to see the skyline, the breathtaking view of the city, you get to see. And we have a restaurant also coming up there. It's a rooftop restaurant bar. It's going to take some time, but that's going to be much more talked about restaurant actually in the city of Delhi. So after that, we come to our all-day dining restaurant, Food Exchange. That's a NOVOTEL brand restaurant serving all-day, global cuisine, Indian, Asian, and Western fare. We also have a gourmet bar. Right now, we don't have liquor license. It should be coming very soon. But that will be serving refreshing cocktails and signature dishes on the second floor. Then after that, we have meeting spaces. One of the ballroom that you see is divided into 2 parts. We've got 4 meeting rooms also on the first level. So it has been designed in such a way to cater the requirement of people who are doing a intimate 20 pax boardroom meeting or a lavish wedding, big fat Indian wedding. We are catering to all. This is how the hotel has been designed. We have 124 rooms. We have 4 junior suites and 1 presidential suite, and we have a mix of good amount of twin rooms also, so that we can cater to the requirements of international traveler who wants to share the room. So we have a right mix of that as well. So that's about the hotel, and I think the team right after this will take you around, and we are happy to face some questions if you have any. This is about the hotel, and I would like to thank you. I would like to thank God. I would like to thank Accor India office. They've been extremely supportive. I would like to thank the ownership for making this happen. And also, last but not the least, the team, the heart and soul of this hotel. It wouldn't have been possible without them. So I would like to request you to put a big round of applause for the team who made this happen. It wouldn't have been possible without them. Thank you very much, and thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's now go ahead and declare the hotel officially with the giant key card. Put your hands together, because now we are officially going ahead and declaring the hotel open with the key card. This is the first NOVOTEL in the heart of Delhi from heart, and we are launching the first NOVOTEL in the heart of Delhi today, ladies and gentlemen. Many, many, many congratulations to each and every.
Hello, can you hear me?
We got you.
Yeah, good afternoon. This place, like I remember 1975. This used to be really scary,
You're saying 1975?
1975. And I'm really happy that something like this property has come up here. And as Mr. Chaturvedi mentioned, we have Old Delhi this side, where there's, I think, more than 5,000 hotels. And you have the international traveler who's staying there. He is giving the rent of 10,000 rupees per day, per night. I think your rent in your rooms is 15,000.
Hopefully higher, yeah.
A little higher, yeah. No, that's what it showed on the website. That's what it showed on the website. So I just wanted to, you've come up with this. So what's the plan? You're looking for business travelers, or you're looking for wedding, you're looking for the fat Indian wedding. What's going to be a revenue model for this year?
Yeah, I mean, I probably, for us, this is a bit different to other parts of Delhi and also India, where it's the majority domestic market. There's a fair bit of international market in this space here too, given its proximity to the centre of the city and monuments and specific locations as well. This is a really good, you just need to go up. Have you had a look at the hotel yet?
No.
When you go upstairs, up to the rooftop, actually have a look around, and you can see, obviously, within 2 kilometres, some amazing locations. Obviously, you know the location, but I think we're going to get a lot of foreign visitors in this space as well. So it's 124 rooms, so it's a hotel that's more about FIT. It's not big groups of business. It's actually FIT, so it'll be a mixture of domestic for business and leisure here as well. That'll be coming out of international space, I think. We've got some good, nice facilities you see in space here as well. We'll have some really good space here as well. But I think you're right as far as the location. If you just look around, I don't know about 1975, I wasn't here in 1975, and it being a scary location, but we think it's certainly a significant location for Delhi. Is that fair? Or maybe
I think even I was in 1975.
Were you born in 75?
No, not really. But I would like to believe you what you're saying, but right now this hotel, initial 1 month that we've been operating, a few days, we've got very, very positive response, and we've got the right mix of Indians and expats, corporate travelers, people who are coming to attend events at Pragati Maidan, the Bharat Mandapam. So we're getting the right set of business. And of course, in India, you cannot have a ballroom like this and not have a wedding. So of course, that's going to be the right mix. So we have a right mix of everything.
I think weddings in India are a given, right? By virtue of the volume of people. Right?
And we were just walking on the hotel side, so we saw some ministry. There's a youth affairs ministry who's holding something already.
Yeah, so it's a student exchange program that is happening. So the students from Central Asian countries are visiting us. They're staying with us, and of course, ministry is involved in this business. So what I'm trying to say is that even ministry has started accepting us, and that's a very good sign to initiate a hotel which is just operating for a few days.
Because still, means your hotel has opened up. Ashoka Hotel has been the place where everybody is, put up. Whether it's the Padma Bhushan awardee, whatever, whoever, the sports, everybody put up there. So you have to work really hard for that.
Yeah, of course we have to, and we have a very, very strong national sales and global sales team in Accor. So they are instrumental in doing this for us. So and Accor and NOVOTEL as a brand has a very, very strong recall. So I would like to say it's difficult, but actually if you work for a brand like this, it's not that difficult.
And my last question is to Simmons. You have a Accor membership.
You
have an Accor
do?
membership. No, I would like to have one.
Okay.
I said,
Someone over there, can someone get the code? Yeah.
So Accor membership, if how much is it? Means how does it work for the Indian traveler?
Yeah, I suppose we have. We've got actually. To be fair, there's 2 programs, right? All which is actually it's complementary. It's complementary. All we're looking for is your loyalty, and out of that the stays, volume, you'll get points, you'll get attachment as well, you'll get special offers, all the stuff. That's a normal. There's also a paid subscription as well, which is a Core Plus, and that gives you other entitlements as far as food and beverage, far deeper discounts and also free night stays and things like that. So two levels. We can get you some details on that, this gentleman as well, if we can, please, on all the programs. Would be great. But yeah, thank you. You're always selling it for us. Well done. Like you.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from media right now, but I've been part of
Are you looking for a job in a hotel? That's
yes,
right.
yes, at the corporate desk, you know.
No.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
How does this hotel caters to both business travels and leisure seekers in Delhi?
So, I mean, if you see, there is the way our swimming pool has been made. We have a health club, and we have a lot of activities to do. Plus, if you see, if you look at international leisure travelers, if you compare it to city center hotels and compare it to AeroCity, because I was working in AeroCity, Vineet is from AeroCity as well. AeroCity is not what they prefer, the leisure travelers. They want to be in the city center because everything is nearby, the monuments and everything is nearby. And that's the real Delhi, right? AeroCity is not Delhi. Delhi is where your Connaught Place, your Jama Masjid, your Red Fort is. So hence, we are getting a lot of leisure travelers coming here because of the close proximity with the real Delhi. So hence, we know the location is such and the brand is such, we are getting. Of course, you can't take that away. Monday to Friday is where we have a lot of FIT corporate travelers who come and stay with us. Of course, barring aside a few groups here and there, but of course we have a very strong FIT on corporate and leisure travelers, international inbound. We are getting a lot of requests from our travel agent fraternity to use this as a preferred hotel for leisure travelers inbound.
My another question is, what unique amenities or service will guests experience at NOVOTEL, New Delhi?
I just spoke about it. I think the location, food exchange, the kind of food that we offer, even the location, the infinity pool, usually you don't get it in a hotel. And when I have traveled across while out opening this hotel, I visited many hotels. No hotel has that infinity pool. You go there, you will know what I'm talking about. And you get to see the entire city of Delhi. If you're lucky, you actually get to see Noida also, the supernova building, if you're lucky. Because Delhi is not so pollution is also great. But otherwise, if you're lucky, you get to see the skyscrapers in Noida also. So what I'm trying to say that the way it has been made, it's a USP. Plus, food exchange, serving, all-day dining, restaurant that serves global cuisine. We have local Indian delicacies in our menu. We have Indian, Asian, and Western. And it's live interactive kitchen. You go there, the chef will interact with you while you're actually enjoying your meal. So that's a good way part, of course, when we have license coming to serve the menu, which serves reflection cocktails. And last but not the least is our restaurant, rooftop restaurant when it comes. It's something which even I am waiting for to come up very soon, and we will invite you. Sure. Thank you.
If I may just add to what Saumitra said, he's hiding a little diamond here, which I'll speak about. What happens is, when I spoke about NOVOTELs, the way we design them, how they are, our service execution from our artists is, we try and ensure that whenever you travel to a space, any city or any country, you take a little bit of it away with you. So that comes from the cuisine, the hospitality. But what Saumitra and team are going beyond, they are organizing heritage walks here. There's lots to discover in and around in a city center, right? Connaught Place, Old Delhi, New Delhi, etc. And he's actually curating these walks for our guests who can plan this either early in the morning or late in the evening and get the whole food filled out. So much so these will be 2 to 3 hours. So you may finish your day by 5 o'clock, you come back to the hotel, you meet a group of others, like-minded individuals who want to understand the culture of the city, and you head out. You finish this. Or you can do this really early in the morning as Delhi is waking up. You possibly at some little corner having a chai and cooler and it's an excellent breakfast. Jalebi, samosa, kebab nahi hai. So, and that's how he's pretty much taking this through. So, as you asked, what all is happening, there's lots happening. I strongly recommend you come and stay here and you'll really enjoy it. Thank you.
Any other question? Anyone?
Nobody's there.
Ma'am.
I'll just, what she said, when you're at Aero City, so Aero City is different because the traveler, suppose you have international or Indian traveler who's coming, say, from Bangalore or Chennai, he doesn't want to come into the city, waste his day. So he stays at Aero City. The conferences are organized there and they fly in, fly out. So would you be in the future having the arrangement, NOVOTEL, Pullman and other hotels, where if I'm flying to Delhi and then I stay at Aero City and I come here for one night to have that city center trail, having chaat samosas, would you have that sort of collaborations?
Yeah, sure. So, like I mentioned, we already are running about 1,000 rooms in the Aero City area between 3 of our brands. Hotel City Center just adds to the experience. In fact, I'm very happy to share that we already having guests who are starting to use this hotel along with what we have at Aero City, because your purpose of travel and definition of travel keeps changing every time. And I'll give you an example. Whenever you travel for business, you have a different mindset, right? You walk fast, you go through security and do everything else seamlessly. When you're traveling with your family or on vacation, you stop, you observe, you absorb, all right? And that's exactly how our service program is also internally. Our artists, they work with a purpose. They actually come across and discover what you're trying to, what is the reason why you're here. We actually ask our guests the same question, and that's how the entire service then starts coming in. If you come to any of our NOVOTELs for breakfast, you could come in and finish your breakfast in 7 minutes and go out, or you can spend 70 minutes there not even understanding that you've even gone through your first two experiences. So we have everything for everyone, but we are very specific to your need at that point of time, and that's what makes our hospitality seamless. I hope I've answered your question.
Yes. Perfect.
So my question is, how does Accor see India hospitality market evolving in next 5 years?
You say, I think you said, how do you see the industry, the market in India? Yeah, listen, we're super excited about India. I mean, the growth of the market, both domestically but also internationally, is huge. I mean, it's really just even it's on the back of that large order that both Air India and Indigo placed for almost 900 aeroplanes. Is a big testament of how much business is happening around. I think just by virtue of involving people in the economies, the growth of the economies is something we're pretty excited about. Actually in all destinations. And as you see, also not just the large cities, the big cities like Delhi and Mumbai and Bangalore and the like, but also the tier 2 cities. The growth of the tier 2 cities is huge. So very excited about India, where we think it's going to be a very big 5 years, not just for us, but for the industry as a whole. Actually, not just the industry, actually, quite frankly, India, economically, is the fifth largest economy in the world today. That'll move to number 3 very, very quickly, I would imagine, just as by virtue of power. And we're very excited about India and having our brands in India because of the outbound travel. The outbound travel is huge. And where's Indians travelling? They're travelling to my region, Asia. That intra-Asia space is huge. I landed last night. I came in from Bangkok last night, 4-hour flight, very easy to get in and out of as well. I can see more and more of that happening as well. So very exciting, I suppose. That's how I can answer it. Yep, please. Just over here, yeah. We need a mic, yeah.
Hi, I'm Surbhi Sharma from Tata. So as Mr. Chaturvedi just spoke about travel and trade, I'm curious to know that how you guys are engaging with the travel and trade fraternity in India to attract inbound numbers, and are you also offering any incentive or commission to them to boost your business? Thank you.
Sorry, if you could just repeat, there was a bit of, you're speaking about how we are
Engaging
encouraging
with the
inbound into India?
Uh, yes. Also, how are you engaging with the travel and trade fraternity in India to attract inbound numbers?
Okay, so excellent question.
I just want to add something else. And is there any incentive or commissions that you guys are offering to them? Thank you.
Okay, so we work on various different structures. First of all, thank you for asking this question. While India is generating its own demand as much as it is, India's hospitality is unmeasurable, right? At a level where I think nowhere else in the world it's to the power that we are doing. And we have to promote India as a country, as a destination, and this should not limit itself just to Agra, Jaipur, and Delhi. Every city in India is worth discovering. India is not really a destination which is a one-time. You need to come to this country various times. Have we managed to do this? I think we've done a lot of work in the past, but there's an immense scope of taking this through in the future as well. Accor actually sets up these road shows, which in fact we do it almost quarter-wise, across the country, and they just don't happen in Delhi. We do them we take these road shows to Chennai, to Bangalore, to Mumbai, and we invite our industry partners to come and see what we have. And we also organize forums such as these where we actually do ideations around how we can promote tourism, what we as Accor can speak about. The fact that Garth is sitting here with us today is because Garth speaking about India in the entire Asia Pacific region that he's looking after today, and India's of interest because this as well. With travel trades specifically, I think it's a very strong relationship-based setup. It's also a lot of mutual trust, and Accor's been able to deliver this over the past years, and we will continue doing so. In terms of commission structures, yes, we have setups where we are able to help each other in ensuring that there is guest delight, and there are various models that we follow on that front. And if you want any details, our commercial team can actually give those to you. If you ask me, can I tell you what is the percentage, including or excluding GST? I won't be able to do that right now because these are confidential contract arrangements.
You can briefly share the details. You can briefly share the details if you can.
I won't be able to do that on a like I said, these are commercial contracts that we have.
No problem.
But if you want anything specific, we'll be happy to give those to you. But we always looking for a win-win situation, okay? And we're very open to understanding and how we can grow our partnerships.
Anyone else? Sir.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Krishna Kumar from Economic Times. My question is, because whether you call this city center, but that can be debated. But the thing is that this location is largely dominated by guest houses and people traveling. So if you look around, there are thousands and thousands of guest houses which cater to the demands of the traders as well as people coming, the small budget travelers who may be coming for business or trade needs to the city. So the rates, the hotel rates in the real city center is prohibitive. That's why they are opting for this guest houses around this place. So having a NOVOTEL coming here, so how will the rates will be so that those people who are coming and staying in those guest houses around will look at NOVOTEL as a compelling proposition while coming, while looking for a better and notch higher kind of accommodation.
All right, so Krishna, again, very happy to see you here. Thank you for all your support, and it's always a pleasure meeting you. May I take you from a slightly macro to NOVOTEL? We'll circle back over here, but I'm going to take 2 minutes over here. What is the brand promise spaces, we promise you a good night's sleep, all right? A fresh breakfast, a hot shower, excellent Wi-Fi, safety and security. And no matter where you go in our 600 hotels, right, this is the basic that you receive, right? I'm not going to put a dollar against it, I'm not going to put a euro against it. But the trader that you spoke about, the sales agent that you spoke about, the family who's here to meet, their relatives over here, or also a function that you spoke about, whenever they travel and they go to a place, why do you go to a brand? Because of the brand promise. You know exactly what you will receive the minute you start experiencing this, and more. So, putting a price is secondary. For us, every guest who comes in, and I'll share something with you, that any of my artists, except the person who makes you sign the registration card, doesn't know the price that you're paying. You're a guest. And that's what comes first. Hospitality in Accor comes first. That's how we call it. Our associates, our employees are not called employees. We call them artists. Why? Because it's an amalgamation of art and artists. For us, it's a service from the heart, and that's what the entire ethos stands for. Okay. Secondly, yes, there is competition here. There are 5,000, 10,000, I don't know how many unstructured rooms which have been operating over here for the past 25 years, right? If I ask this room, give me 5, I'm not sure whether they'll be able to give me 5 as well, right? Because these are standalone, and no disrespect to them. But once a NOVOTEL, which comes right pretty much in the heart of the city, we are able to offer our guests a choice of coming and staying, enjoying this hospitality over here, whatever the purpose of travel is. Price, if you ask me, at some point of time it also becomes secondary. Yes, we all look at prices, but we also look at the experience that we get with the prices. And you don't mind spending 2 rupees extra, alright, when you know that it can take care of your efficiency, your purpose, and what you're out to achieve at some point of time. So if there are guest houses which are selling at 10,000 rupees, I'm happy. I think you should move to 20,000, because our experiences are much more than that. I hope I've answered your question over here.
Yeah, on a lighter note, I would like to add, we bumped into a couple of small hotel owners in the nearby vicinity. They visited us in the restaurant, and they were thanking us to open this hotel so that they can raise the price up. So they've been thanking us for this, because they said, thank you for opening a hotel, we can also increase our price now.
Our flags are coming in every second city in the country, and we're doing exceedingly well. There are practically no 5-star or 4-star, 3-star hotels available. Why are they doing well? Because the guests today, all of us, do look at a space that we can correlate back to. We are able to make a connection, and then we want to use those as well. And this is New Delhi. This is the capital. So why not here?
Thank you so much. Anyone else?
I have a question, yeah?
Okay.
We should add a private interview or something, yeah?
I just was wondering, like the closest hotel is Metropolitan, the closest hotel, a 5-star hotel. A 7-star property is Metropolitan, Meridian and Shangri-La are a little far. It'll take about 30-40 minutes to reach here. So Nico primarily serves, I think, either the Japanese or the Americans. Right. So, NOVOTEL, I just wanted to understand your group hotels. Whom do you serve? Like, since Accor it's French, so do you serve the Europeans, or like, who primarily, internationally, which are the hotels? Which are the people, the foreign, the countries which travel?
To start with, we serve our guests. We don't, whether you're from Greece, you're Scandinavian, or you're Indian, you will possibly get the same warm hospitality here. But to answer your question, Delhi, this part of Delhi actually has 3 brackets of travelers that we essentially look at. And I think we've touched on that. One is the inbound, who will be here for tourism purposes. I think the European and the American markets are very strong for that right now. That's been the trend. The second is the business traveler. Again, a blend of, and I would say that is currently more of Indians that we have. But again, because of our proximity to ministries and not too far from the embassies as well, we foresee and we are already seeing green shoots of future business. When we look at it, is coming, a lot of guests are coming from Singapore, Korea, Europe and the US. That's what, I mean, take a walk around right now. We've got guests from I don't know how many nations right now staying with us, enjoying our hospitality. So the hotel's been built with an international mindset, with a very strong Indian heart. So we'll be able to take care of everything that we do. Our food offerings are also designed keeping in mind that when our guests come over here, they're able to enjoy authentic food, just not Indian but international as well. So
I think it's good. And if you wanted to buy a room, you could be our guest as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure. And my other question was about the airlines. When we're talking about airlines, when we're talking about airlines, right? So you have the crew, the flight crew. I can do it with the mic. You can switch it on. So my question was about the flights, the crews, the airlines. So do you have any tie-up as of now where you're getting in the, when the flight lands, suppose it's whichever airline, it could be Air India, it could be any international, so would they come and stay in your hotel and then you'll have regular bookings?
You're talking about crews staying in the hotel?
Yes.
Probably not. No, that's not really a target. I mean, we've got 124 rooms here. It's more
Small.
Free independent travellers would be our target in this hotel. And to be fair, crews probably more. You sort of spoke before about Aero City and places like that, probably closer to the airport. But no, we're not really targeting crews for this hotel.
Good.
I think that was your question, yeah?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to ask any last question? So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one of you, all the esteemed guests, all the media representatives, and all our valued partners. I would like to thank you all that you came here and gave us